So you have a growing family and you're in need of a rather large 3-row SUV. Then you need to check out the Atlas. Hi, this is Joe from Scarff Ford, and today we're talking about this 2021 Volkswagen Atlas SE. Let's dive in. Not all mid-sized crossover SUVs are the same size. There's some on the smaller end of the mid-size spectrum, and some of them are on the larger size of the mid-size spectrum. The Atlas is towards the larger side. It's almost encroaching on full size. This is a large vehicle, cavernous interior, three rows of seating. It has a big feel on the outside. You walk up to this, and this is like you think this is not your ordinary Volkswagen. This isn't a microbus or a little Jetta. This is a sizable vehicle. And Americans, we like big vehicles, and VW specifically designed the Atlas for the North American market, and it's been very successful here. And if you don't like the usual flavor of 3-row crossovers, the Atlas is kind of a breath of automotive fresh air. With its German understated styling, it has a very unique look on the inside and outside, unique driving dynamics. This one is front-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is optional. If you lived in the greater Puget Sound area over the last few years, you've probably noticed we didn't really get that much snow, so not that many people need all-wheel drive. Obviously, if you ski or you drive over the mountain passes, then maybe you want all-wheel drive. But this is front-wheel drive, so you have the weight of the engine over the front wheels, and you have great traction stability control system. So it will do fine in occasional light snow. You can always put cable chains on it too to make it even better. But why would you want a front-wheel drive versus an all-wheel drive? Well, a comparable all-wheel drive is going to be about $2,000 to $3,000 more. So that could add $40 to $60 a month to your car payment just for all-wheel drive that you might not use that often, maybe a couple times a year. And then the all-wheel drive system is going to create more drag for the drive system, so it's going to consume more gas. So you're going to get 1 to 2 miles per gallon better fuel efficiency with a front-wheel drive versus a comparable all-wheel drive. And lastly, all-wheel drive systems need additional service. You're going to have to service that all-wheel drive system, and that's going to cost you more money when you bring in the vehicle for its scheduled services. Some need all-wheel drive, and I think a lot of people who live in the greater Puget Sound area probably don't need it. This is a powerful turbocharged engine pumping out 235 horsepower. This is a big boy. This is a big vehicle, so it needs a little bit of power to move it along, and that engine does just fine moving along. That's matched to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Nice upscale interior with this synthetic leather. Lovely color combination. I like the contrast stitching. You have more of that synthetic leather and contrast stitching on the doors. You have this nice wood trim on the dashboard and on the doors as well. We have a power driver's seat, heated front seats, keyless ignition with push button start. This has a larger infotainment screen. When you upgrade to the SE model, which this one is, you get a little bit larger infotainment screen, 8 inches versus 6 inches. And then you also gain 2 additional speakers for the audio system, so if you enjoy music, they'll sound even better with this upgraded audio system. And this is Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatible. We also have a great backup camera as well. It's a bigger vehicle, so you'll need that for situational awareness. Nice leather up steering wheel. This one has pretty low miles, only 24,009 miles at the time of making this video. Nice, comfortable, supportive driver's seat that's power adjustable. White is such an easy color to take care of. It has a nice wheel and tire package, plenty of plug in the tires. Love that front end styling. It kind of follows that design theme we see throughout the Volkswagen product line. It's just in a little bit of a bigger format than the other Volkswagen products. This thing looks massive. It is big. Yeah, like I said, it's on the bigger end for the mid-size SUVs, but for people who need space, this might be perfect for you. We have these awesome headlights with LED elements applied to them. It says IQ light, so they must be smart lights. There's that turbocharged engine, 235 horsepower. A lot of space in the engine compartment, easy to access it and work on it. And then the dividends of this large crossover SUV is excellent rear seat accommodations. This is where this thing really shines. We have integrated sunshades. So much space back here. I am 6'2". I had that front seat adjusted for my height, so there's plenty of space in the front seats. Look how much space we have back here. My knees aren't anywhere close to touching the front of that back seat. We have rear climate control, USB-C connectivity, so much space. I got tons of headroom back here. Very, very comfortable. And on top of that, the third row seats are actually pretty generous as far as size goes as well. Nice styling on the rear. We have these nice chrome exhaust finishers towards the bottom. We have a power rear liftgate. Lots of space back here, and of course you can fold down the second and third row seats for even more space, turning it into like a cargo van. Well, there you have it, a very nice example of a 2021 Volkswagen Atlas SE front wheel drive. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day.